Hi, this is Elizabeth Blandon, and I'm here speaking on behalf of Blandon Law, the entire Blandon Law team, which helps immigration clients throughout the United States. The topic of our conversation today is going to be T visas, but there's some really big news going on in the world, especially in Venezuela, and we say hello to our Venezuelan friends and family because we really hope things work out for them. So T visas, what they are for people who are trafficked into the United States. And what that means, it's not what you think of when you think of trafficking. Oh, they're brought in bags or in trucks. No, so trafficking can be someone who is brought in by fraud, through lies. So, it can happen when someone is told, you'll be brought into the United States and you'll make a lot of money. And then when the person gets here, their passport is taken and they don't make any money at all, or they're basically treated as slaves. Or they're brought into the United States, as happens many times, and they're told, oh, when you get to the United States, you're going to study. You have a bright future ahead of yourself because the United States is the land of opportunity. And when they arrive, they find themselves not only not studying, but working very long hours in very unhealthy conditions. Trafficking is one of the worst crimes that is going on right now. It's been called the modern day slavery. And what the United States government has done in reaction to that is it gives anyone who's a foreigner a T visa if they are willing to come forward and say, this is how I was trafficked into the US, if they basically help with stopping the trafficking. So know that if you want a T visa, if you want to get legal status, there's a few things that you need to know. First, it applies even if you entered the United States without authorization. You have to be willing to help law enforcement to stop the trafficking. If you're a minor, there are exceptions to that. So if you were trafficked in and you're 14, 15, 16 years old, you may not have to testify as a witness, or there are exceptions. So please see an immigration attorney about that. But if you get T visa status, here's the beauty of getting T visa status. Not only are you legally allowed to remain in the United States and work in the United States, but after a few years, very few years, you're allowed to apply for a green card, right? So you get a green card, and this happens because you are the victim of trafficking, and there's two reasons why people are trafficked generally. One is for sexual relations, and the other is for work. So this applies to a great number of people. We're talking thousands and thousands of people who are brought into the United States with promises of a wonderful future, and in reality, when they get here, that wonderful future vanishes. I strongly advise you to look into T visas. There's a lot of information available on the internet about T visas. We are very happy here at Blandon Law to say that we recently got a T visa for someone who's been in the United States for over 20 years, and we were very happy for him because, like I said, it's only a few steps before he gets a green card, and 5 years after getting a green card, he will get citizenship. So if you have any questions about your personal situation, I'm going to direct you to our website, which is blandon-law.com, and you could make a request a consultation there, either in English or on the Spanish side of our website. Now, people sometimes say, well, how do I know if I need a consultation? And I say, does your question involve the words I or my? If you have a question just in general, and you just want to know what is the benefit of getting a green card, you can ask that question online in any of our social media platforms, and we will provide that information or direct you to a website with all that information. But if your question says, can I apply for a T visa? In my situation, will I be granted asylum? If you have the two words I or my, then go to the website and do a request consultation. You'll find other great benefits to that website, and I encourage you to go there. One is you can sign up for free for a monthly newsletter that will tell you anything that's going on in immigration world and that may affect you. It's a free newsletter. You sign on, you put in your email and your name, and you'll be getting it every month through your email account. In addition, and that comes also in English or Spanish. And also there are free books on that website. You scroll on the homepage, you go all the way to the bottom, and you can download some free books. They have to do with domestic, getting a green card through domestic violence or asylum or something known as provisional waiver. We're always here to help. I'm very glad to, on this Giving Tuesday, advise you that the T visa is available to you. The instructions are on uscis.gov and they're very specific. The only thing that I would say is when you're doing an application, make sure you do a statement, a very clear statement with dates and names as to what happened to you, because that's what's going to be part of the strong evidence that is needed. If immigration needs anything else, they will send you probably a request for evidence, and then you can go forward and provide that evidence. At any time you have a request for evidence or you need professional help, feel free to reach out to an immigration attorney. It's been a pleasure, and I look forward to helping you make your immigration goals. That's what we're all about here at Blandon Law.